They say that history is not a straight line, but a circle. Empires rise, they conquer, they grow soft, and then they fracture. Just look at the landscape of the fight game over these past few months. What did we find in the absence of truth? Upsets. Chaos. We saw a rapid degradation of analysis. The community became a breeding ground for casual takes, superficial hype, and narratives built on sand. Some say that the game has outgrown the old gods. Others whispered that the weight of predictions, the burden of seeing 3 steps ahead of the judges, the fighters, and the fans had finally taken its toll. They thought that Bunky had walked away from the YouTube for good. Hold on. They thought that Bunky. There you go. Walked away. You see, a breakdown isn't just about who throws the right hook or secures the double leg. It's the autopsy of human will. It's understanding that when 2 men step into that cage, they are projecting their entire existence into a 5-minute window. But the drought is over. The spreadsheets are calibrated. The tapes have been decoded in the dark and the sightlines are clear. These predictions aren't just guesses anymore. They are mathematical inevitabilities. The breakdowns are not just commentary on the BunkyMMA channel, they are poetry. But when you needed him most, he vanished. But BunkyMMA is back! So we're gonna talk about the tape. UFC 329 is this weekend! Let's go! International Fight Week. Conor McGregor is back at 170, taking on Max Holloway in a rematch that is, 13 years in the making? What the fuck are we doing with this poster, though? Why do we got AI McGregor? Like, oh my god, bro. Are we serious? Are we serious? It's been a minute since we've done a Bunky breakdown, so you know what we're looking at. We're going to break down the entire main card, give you a quick little Bunky bet parlay at the end that I am not liable for if you lose any money. But the last one I gave you 5 months ago, smacked! So, you know, it is what it is. No, I'm not going to speed my voice up for the YouTube. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to thug it out, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. This fight, this shit's going to be dangerous. King Green, Bobby Green, and Terrance McKinney kick off International Fight Week with a banger that's surely not going to make it to the second round. Man, maybe it does, but either Terrance McKinney's getting a finish or that motherfucker's getting finished. You know, like that's what we're asking here. Is Terrance McKinney going to die in the first 5 minutes, or is he going to catch a body in the first 5 minutes? I see a lot of myself in Terrance McKinney. They call us the one-round wonders back where we're from. But since I see a lot of myself in Terrance McKinney, I know that deep down in my core, I'm a fucking loser. So give me King Bobby Green to submit. I said it. Give me Bobby Green to submit Terrance McKinney in the second round. Terrance McKinney, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna give Bobby King Green a 10-8 round one. He's gonna give him everything he has. That first 5 minutes, I do similar things. I give you everything I got my first 5 minutes. Regardless, Dana knows what he was doing when he made this kick off the main. I mean, we got Robert Whittaker on the prelims. Cody Garbrandt chilling on the prelims. You know what I mean? Gable Stevenson, who was initially at the bottom of this card. You know how Dana fucks with his American wrestlers. You know what I mean? We don't need Gable minus 2,500 favorite opening up the pay-per-view or the Paramount, whatever the fuck we're calling it these days. We need this. This is what we need. I'm going Bobby Green second. I'm going Bobby Green second round submission. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Recency bias. He just submitted fucking Jeremy Stevens. I don't care. I'm going Bobby Green second round submission to take out Terrance McKinney after an electric 5 minutes. We got Brandon Royval versus, as the Londons call him, Loney Kavanaugh. You know, we're tight like that. I can call him by his nickname. That's what I'm going to do. Listen, I was all on the Kavanaugh hype train. Then he lost to Charles Johnson. But I think that was good for him because he looked great against Brandon Moreno. And Brandon Royval has given me one of my favorite fights of all time in Royval versus Joshua Van. I mean, that shit was fucking electric. So I think we're going to get a flyweight banger. Give me Kavanaugh by decision. Moving up to pay-per-view, we have my karma. I have picked against Mario Bautista the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 fights. I picked Aldo. I don't even want to fucking talk about the Aldo fight. You guys know what happened. We all watched it. Anyway, picked him against Aldo, lost. Picked Aldo against him, got that wrong. I had the audacity to pick Patchy Mix against him. We all know how that went. Then I had to pick a fucking Nurmagomedov to beat him. That worked out well. Then I said, fuck it. I don't give a shit. I picked Oliveira against him. I don't care. I did what I did. So I am, and I'm picking against him again. Ever since the Aldo incident, I just hope he loses. I also love Cory Sandhagen. There's recently a video I watched of him doing fucking mushrooms, I think. Hold on. Here we go.
Where you hold in her hand, is that the way we stand, where you lying all the time.
You know, how can you watch that and not pick him to win? I actually just like my confidence in the pick just got halved. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I'm going Cory Sandhagen. At the end of the day, Bautista is, I'm about to give a stat, 1 for 47 on takedowns he's attempted. So this will stay standing. And I think Cory Sandhagen is just levels above Bautista on the feet. I wouldn't be surprised if Cory gets out there and finishes him in the first or second round. So that's what I'm going with. I'm going to go Cory Sandhagen. First round TKO against Mario Bautista. That's no personal bias attached at all. Paddy Pimblett's the underdog here, and Paddy Pimblett has made me money. So he made me money in the Gaethje fight by going to decision. He made me money when he was, get this, an underdog against Michael Chandler. I think that was a thing that happened at one point. So listen, Paddy Pimblett has juiced me up a little bit. So I'm going to go with him again as an underdog against Benoit St. Denis. Also, we need him to win this so that way we can get the Topuria matchup. If you think about it, if BSD just goes out there and runs through Paddy Pimblett, which the sports bettors are not thinking, which the sports book kind of leans to the fact that BSD is probably going to win this one. If we need Paddy to go out there and win so we can get the Topuria matchup, because that build-up's going to be electric. It's a great comeback for Ilya. I was bummed that we weren't going to get the matchup after Paddy lost to Justin Gaethje. And I'm all in. I think Paddy Pimblett is going to finish Benoit St. Denis a late TKO in the 3rd round. I see. Here's what I see going on. Here's what I'm fucking. That's so Raven. This is getting a vision. I think what's going to happen is Benoit St. Denis is going to win the grappling exchanges early. He's going to find comfort on the ground. He's going to bring it to the ground again to kind of scratch out. Maybe it's 1-1 going into the 3rd. Benoit St. Denis, he's going to shoot a takedown on Paddy. He's going to take it to the ground. Paddy's going to flip it, get top mount. Paddy's going to scramble, flip it. He's going to get mount, and he is going to ground and pound, late ground and pound Benoit St. Denis. Maybe it's 1-1 going into the 3rd. Paddy steals it with a finish, ground and pound, late round 3. We are once again riding Pimblett as an underdog, and I think he's going to get me cheddar again. Paddy Pimblett just gets me straight bread, straight guap, okay? We're here. The main event of the evening. After 5 years, a titanium shin bone. Conor McGregor is back at 170 against Max Holloway. And that's the story of the fight, man. The story of the fight is Conor's activity going to be too much? Holloway's been in the game. He's been active. Or 170, that's going to be too much for Holloway, right? Those are the two angles you're hearing. McGregor's been too inactive. Holloway's going to win. The weight's too much. McGregor's going to win. Here are my thoughts. A, I'm leaning Max Holloway. I just accidentally clicked the wrong picture. Was that divine intervention? Was that? Oh, fuck. I'm leaning Max Holloway. And the reason, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It would just be so much better for the sport if McGregor won. We just have to accept that as a fact. If the McGregor comeback story is probably the timeline we're living in. Fucking anything can happen at this point, okay? Fucking Khamzat lost, Topuria lost, Merab lost. You know, it's crazy. It's been crazy, okay? So it's very realistic that McGregor goes out there 180 dog. That looks kind of juicy. 180 dog and fucking beats Max. Oh my God. Here's what I'll say. I think it's going to decision. I don't think McGregor's going to go knock him out. I don't think that's happening. Holloway notoriously out. Listen, he has the Gaethje KO, and it just so happens to be one of, if not the most iconic knockout of all time. But that's not McGregor. But Holloway he doesn't throw bombs like that. Like, I remember what he did to the Korean Zombie. I mean, that was sad. It kind of broke my heart a little bit. But I just don't think he's going to go out there and chin McGregor, especially at 170. And I don't think McGregor is going to go out there and chin Holloway. You mean to tell me if this shit goes to decision, motherfucker, Holloway could be up 4-1 on the verdict scorecards. They're giving that shit to Conor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like that's not what's going to happen. And like deep down in my soul, I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think Max Holloway is going to win, but like it's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. And then what? McGregor wins. Fucking, if I'm Justin Gaethje, I'm the biggest McGregor fan of all time. Okay? If I'm Justin Gaethje, I'm watching this fight with fucking push pins holding my eyes open, and I'm hoping that McGregor wins, calling him out for a title, because the UFC will fucking get, you just go out there, you beat Max Holloway, fucking McGregor, Justin Gaethje gets champion McGregor money. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I'm beating Ilya McGregor back to back and retiring. You know what I mean? Justin Gaethje has the opportunity to have just the best ending to your career fucking ever. You know what I mean? But if I'm Justin and Max wins, guys, I've made some decisions. I have everything I need. I'm retiring. You know what I mean? I see Max winning this fight by unanimous decision. But I also saw Khamzat beating Strickland, Topuria beating Gaethje, and Merab beating Jan. So who fucking knows at this point? But that is my final prediction. Max Holloway beats Conor McGregor, spoils the comeback story by decision. But oh my God, could you believe the madness if McGregor wins? I'm here for it. I'm here for the whole card. I don't have any like emotional attachment to any of these guys, so I'm just gonna appreciate Shop. But those are my takes. Those are my predictions.
I have an unhealthy obsession with spending money, but I have a healthy obsession with making it.
Guys, you already know what that means. It's time for the Bunky Bet, where I give you a parlay for the card. Hopefully it smacks like the last one did, and you guys get some money. Guys, we're going to be millionaires. Bang. Here is the Bunky Bet. Plus 1,500 three-legger? I don't give a fuck. We're going Paddy Pimblett plus 126, Cory Sandhagen minus 162, and the main event goes the distance plus 340, bringing the Bunky Bet to plus 1,508. Guys, you throw 10 on this bitch, you're making $150. That's what I'm gonna do. Feel free to join me. Feel free to flip everything and tail me. It doesn't really matter. This is what we're moving. I will see you guys the night of the fights to break down and react what the hell we just saw. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments. See you guys soon.